What is up, you guys? This is Eric from RC Productions, and today we are back with the Slash build. In this video, we are going to be installing the Traxxas heavy-duty A-arms for the front and rear. So I know a lot of people don't cover these on YouTube, so here's my little perspective video. So I went ahead and picked up these A-arms for my Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive, and I went ahead and picked up the white A-arms. These are the front right here, as a part number, and here are the rears. So right now I'm running the stock ones. So I went ahead and picked these up, see how they look and see how they perform. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop off the body and see what we gotta do. All right, so with the body off, you can take a closer look at what we gotta disassemble here. So first off, I'm gonna be removing the front bumper, which is held on by 4 of these flat screws at the bottom. And we are also going to be taking off the shock bolt right here, this bolt that holds this little caster block on right there. And the last thing we're gonna do is take off these bolts off the STRC hinge pin, which has a nut on the back. And let's go ahead and snap to it. All right, so in a matter of minutes, the whole front end is teared apart. I've taken out the 2 pins that slide into the caster block, the 2 shock screws, and the front hinge pin. Next is going to be installing the new arm, so let's go ahead and open the package. Alright, check these bad boys out. These look absolutely sick. So here is the passenger side comparisons. Appears to be the same width. Structurally, they look a little bit different, and they also look a little bit cooler. So very nice. Material feels more the same, but these are for cold weather, so we'll have to put that to the test. I don't live in cold weather, but I know these look really cool, so just gonna slap these on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put in these hinge pins first, and we're gonna follow that up with the pins that slide onto the steering blocks or the caster blocks. And once you do that, the A-arm should be held on. And once you finish those 2 parts, you can go ahead and slide the shocks back on and slap on the tires again, and you'll be ready to go. Let's do it. Check out the front. This thing looks freaking awesome with those A-arms. So went ahead and finish up the front, put the bumper back on along with other stuff, and the install for the front end is complete. Now it's time to move on to the rear end. So we're here. It's gonna be a little different. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to first remove the tires, and I'm gonna go ahead and take off the rear end. The way you do that is take off these 2 bolts on top, and it appears to be these 6 on bottom, which is a little hassle, but once you do that, you can take off the shock bolts and take off these pins, and it should be off. Let's go ahead and take out those bolts and see what we're dealing with. So I have successfully taken off the rear end. Like I said, those 2 bolts on the top and those 6 on the bottom. 4 of those are going to be the flatheads, and they're going to be 2 more little smaller flatheads. I also have taken off the bottom shock screws, and what's left to do is I also forgot to mention, take out the motor wires, so you can obviously take out the motor with the rear end. You're also going to want to take off these 2 pins on each side, and once you do that, the arm should pop off. Remember, if you have these aluminum hexes, make sure they don't fall out because they're not really held on by anything. They're held on by the tire. So I'm gonna pop off these 2 pins, and let's just swap them over really quick. Sheesh, and there you go, all done with the install. So in today's video, I have installed the Traxxas heavy-duty suspension arms. Pretty nice overall. Very cool design, very rigid feeling. I got a feeling that these are gonna feel excellent on the machine and should last quite a while. I never had any issues with the stock ones, but you gotta admit the white ones do stand out and they look phenomenal. And who knows, maybe they're even more durable, but time will tell. But that pretty much sums up the video. But first, let me look on the body, see how it looks. Boom, there you go. What a beast of RC car. This thing is turning out awesome, dude. Damn. The whole front end is pretty much bulletproof at this point. With those nice heavy duty arms, that STRC front hinge pin kit, the RPM bumper, some springs. Man, what's next? An RPM bulkhead? I don't think I need to go that far, only because this thing is the ultimate show queen. But this thing is turning out really nice. I really like the way it's turning out. Very clean build. This build more of a scale and realistic and simple and clean too. Overall, I like it. I think the arms turned out really nice, and I think the truck overall looks a lot more aggressive. So guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, slap the like button and let me know what you think in the comments. I think it turned out really cool. So with that being said, it's been Eric from RC Productions, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.